The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days. And into the corner he goes.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
That kind of power is why they have the gold on their waist. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Not looking good. In this position, big powerbomb. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
And they just tossed him aside.
Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the top! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Picture-perfect drop kick. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he capped. Oh, Rollins! Here comes Seth! Sling blow!
Rollins a pin. Title in the balance.
And a kick out right away.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Reigns is setting up, Michael. Here it comes.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. And now headed to the outside.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end. Champ close to ending it here.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing that... Tribal Chief is seen right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
Catches the leg.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. There it is.
Pedigree. Seth with a big move there. The title is within reach. Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle. For years, these Shield brothers would go
Up high.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
The oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Reigns hits it!
Perfect execution by the champion.
The head of the table, and Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left standing.
Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
That could be enough to continue the reign.
Rollins landing awkward outside. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Reigns hits it! This might be it! The champ might keep it here!
He gets back into the ring.
Caught in the electric chair, but fighting.
Right hands will do it.
Reigns is going to look to prep.
Reigns.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting back.
That is how a true champion defends.
No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
What a sidewalk slam. Reigns really having his way right here.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Rollins looking for it.
Stop.
The challenger comes up big.
Cover. And a kick out. What on earth?
You gotta be kidding me.
What a spear by Reigns.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Clothesline.
Reigns hits it. The champ is in control.
Oh, he saw it coming. Wow, what a clubbing blow. I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
And into the turnbuckle.
Superman punch.
Finish things off. There's the spear by the Tribal Chief.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal
Rollins has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.